Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Werner Farms. So today I'm going to go through my whole laptop setup / video editing and docking station along with my laptop bag down there. So this here is pretty much my laptop bag. I pretty much store all my SD cards, external storage devices, and cables and pretty much anything else I need in here. This is an Ogio Renegade RSS backpack. This is probably one of my favorite backpack brands. It's just a really nice high quality backpack. There's a nice padded area in there to keep your laptop in. There's a lot of storage on here. I'll actually go through a lot of the stuff that I keep in here just to give you guys a look at what I actually use. Otherwise, I mean, it's a really nice backpack. It's really durable. It's waterproof. It's got a nice padded back here, so I'll go ahead and get into everything that I have in here. So this is most of the stuff I keep in the main storage compartment. A lot of this stuff is sitting over there at my wannabe desk, I guess you can call it, or makeshift desk. First thing right here is Beats Solo 2 wireless Bluetooth headset, or headphones. Honestly, these get the job done pretty well. They're the space gray color. I got these for Christmas a couple years ago. They're pretty decent, I guess you could say, in audio. I mean, I wouldn't say they're the best. I'm looking at some other ones that have a 40-hour battery life, not from Beats, obviously. They're some other brand. I'll probably do a review on those once I get those. But moving on, I have, I believe, a 15-foot extension cord along with a HDMI to micro HDMI cable there for the drone. In here, this is another bag from Tenba. This is a Tenba toolbox. In here, I keep just miscellaneous cables, like pretty much important cables I always use. In here is a power converter. It takes a cigarette outlet and converts it into a 12-volt plug-in, just in case if I need that on a truck that doesn't have a 12-volt outlet. This is the battery charger for the drone, a car charger. This is the laptop, my laptop charger, just an extra one, just in case if I need it. This would be the dongle for my phone for moving on to, or connecting to a TV. Nothing too special, just a USB to HDMI cable, and then just another miscellaneous outlet in there, or plug-in for my phone if I need it, or other devices. And finally, I got this for Christmas just this past year. This is the DJI Fly Drive. Now, I haven't had a chance to use it yet, obviously, just because I haven't been using the drone a lot, but it's honestly a pretty nice external hard drive. They have a rubber coating or rubber case around the outside of it. And the nice thing is about this is that you can plug this directly into your computer and load the micro USB or micro SD card on it, and access all your drone footage instantly and manage it right here on this without having a SD card or micro SD card converter. I know DJI is releasing an upgrade to this and allowing you to manage your footage directly off of that, like on an LCD screen built onto this. More than likely, I'm going to buy that just to manage my footage a lot quicker and then just launch that onto my computer when I get home and manage it quicker that way. Because I do have another external hard drive, which I'll talk about in a few minutes, that I use all the time and store all my footage and everything else from the drone on there. But I have a feeling I'm not going to be using this too much longer just because of the fact that I didn't realize DJI was going to be coming out with a new way to manage your footage on the go, which I would really, really like to use. So, next thing would probably be the rest of the things on the backpack then. So in the front storage compartment, it's mainly empty except for storing some SD cards and micro SD cards. I use just a case from Amazon that I bought, and mostly there's just a couple of micro SD cards in there. It's a nice case, I guess you could say. It's nothing too fancy, nothing too special, just it gets the job done. So, and then in the pouch right behind it, I also keep my mouse along with some extra mouse pads, all Werner Farm. So, and then in the case, in the pouches up here, I just keep a extra phone charger cable, and then in the other one, I keep my extra USB outlet cable, which I'll show over there for my computer. So, otherwise, that's pretty much all I have in my bag. It's not really full, mostly because my laptop's all undone over there and set up. So, I guess we can go take a look at that now. So this right here is my complete laptop and docking station for my batteries. Not too fancy. We actually added this counter or this shelf last summer, I believe, just because that counter over there just wasn't cutting it, and we obviously needed the space, and most likely, or more me than anybody else really. So starting over here, I have my Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus on the wireless charging pad. Nothing, I mean, honestly, this is probably one of my most favorite phones. The charging pad is really nice, just to get you a nice quick charge. So that's why I set that up nice, like right there, so I can have my phone charging while I'm working on videos. The next thing here is probably one of my most favorite things from Seagate. It's a 4 terabyte external hard drive. This is where I keep all my drone footage, all the GoPro footage, and YouTube thumbnails and YouTube videos, all on here. 3.0 USB, so it's really high speed and on transfer wise, and I absolutely love it. So, and then this is a case I bought, another case from Amazon that I bought just for to keep that hard drive in, just to keep it nice and protected in transport. So this here is the Anchor USB extender, I guess you can call it that. It adds 4 more outlets onto my computer, so I just plug that in via USB, and I have 4 more outlets. Nothing really much, not a lot to say about it really. I mean, it's just a USB outlet port. So, for my micro SD converter, I just use a Transcend converter stick. Nothing too special, just micro SD and SD. So, just probably I think like $5 or $10 on Amazon. Back here, this is where I charge my GoPro and drone batteries. I have 2 battery stations set up, or battery hubs, for both the drone and the GoPro, so I can charge 6 batteries at once here for the drone and 4 batteries at the same time for the GoPro. Really nice setup. I bought this just this past year, or past Christmas, honestly. I just bought that, and I actually got a second one of these for Christmas just this past year, so that'll help out a lot for filming this summer and this spring and later this fall. So this here is my Dell XPS 15. I just got this last summer. This actually replaced my Surface Pro 2 with 128 gig storage. This has, I believe, 1 terabyte of storage, and this is not the 4K version. This is just the 1080p screen, just because of the mere fact I did not want the touchscreen and I did not want to sacrifice battery life. This gets about a 10-hour battery life. Absolutely love this computer. I probably would not get anything different at the moment. Not a whole lot else to say about it really, except that it's probably one of the best computers I feel to do video editing on for laptops besides a MacBook, for portability. Otherwise, I would highly recommend doing it on a tower or a desktop. So they actually sell this in a desktop version as well. I thought about getting that instead of this at the time, but I would rather have portability than be tied to a screen. So the mouse that I use is a Logitech MX Master 2S. This is probably my favorite mouse I've ever used. It's really nice because it conforms to your hand, and there's some nice side switches on the side that you can use with your thumb, along with a little a scroll right there. So I believe it has about a 12-hour battery life, so that's why I just keep this cable here just in case if I need to charge it. But there is an indicator. If I turn that on, it shows how much battery life is on or left on it. So, but yeah, probably my most favorite mouse I've ever used. So, and then this is just the mouse case that I use for it. That way, that way it doesn't get messed up in transport or anything in my bag. So. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for my laptop setup. So there's a good possibility, I'm not going to say what it is or what's going on or anything, but there is a good possibility that this isn't going to look like this too much longer. I'm not going to say why or how or what. I know maybe a couple of you watching this will know what I'm talking about, but later this year, more than likely, this isn't going to look like this. And I'm not going to say any more because there's a good possibility this is going to happen. But otherwise, I mean, you guys will probably, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I'll probably post something on it later this year if it does happen. Otherwise, I mean, nothing else is really going to change. So what you see is what you get, but I'm more than likely, this is going to all change, though. So I would just stay posted on that. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Otherwise, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And stay tuned for the farm tour. Farm tour is coming up, I would say probably within the month. So it'd be a 2-part video, one here and then one over at my place. So thanks for subscribing to Werner Farms, son.